Today I am coming on live here and I'm going to give Facebook a few minutes to let people know I'm on so that when people do come on they can let me know if they can hear me, because sometimes I go on live in my groups and people can't hear me and I talk to no one and then it's not fun. So Michelle, yes, good, let me know, can you hear me? Are we good to go? Give me a thumbs up, heart, something. Tell me you can hear me, just so that I know there's a little bit of a lag. So I don't see it for a few seconds, but I just want to be sure that I don't start. Perfect. Okay, Fania. Hey, that's my soul sister right there. Anyway, all right. So I wanted to come on. I recently started doing some research on hair growth because I have my wedding coming up in September, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the older that I get, my hair growth is just like nothing happening. I trim it and I think it's going to grow back quicker, and it actually ends up being a lot worse and not growing back at all. So I wanted to start doing some research and find out, like, how can I get my hair to grow and stop with the breakage, because that's been something that was a huge issue for me as well. And my family, Larry's here, my family of men on my grandfather's side has lost a ton of hair and are bald, most of them, except you, Larry. You're still going. But so I wanted to share this little concoction that I came up with, share with you some of the things that I'm going to start doing. I've just recently started to do it. I did it on Thursday. I have a little bit of stuff in my hair right now, but I'm actually going to do everything when I'm done with this video. So I wanted to share with you a lot of the reasons, first of all, why you can lose hair. Obviously your genetics, which I don't really believe in anymore, but that's a whole nother video. But you have your genetics, you have your diet, you have your hormones. There may be something going on with your hormones and things like that. So you always want to get that checked out. You always want to check and make sure that you're getting all your vitamins and all your nutrients, because if you're lacking in certain things like vitamin D or vitamin B12 or your iron, you're going to see a lot of hair loss, especially for women. So always make sure that you're getting those things, and your zinc and your magnesium and all that other fun stuff. So that's your initial thing. You always want to check, go to the doctor, make sure that everything's fine. If everything is fine, it most likely, and I know that it was for me, not so much for men, but your flat ironing, your gel, your mousse, all these chemicals and things that you're putting in your hair to look all cute and pretty and nice are actually in the long run really hurting you, and they're really creating a lot of damage. Your scalp absorbs so much of your nutrients, and that's why when you're in the shower, the first thing that I did, which really helped a lot of my hair was coming out, and it not stopped because it still comes out a little bit, but it got a lot better when I got a filter for my shower head. And so I put that in there because in your water you've got your lead, you've got chlorine, you've got all this other gook that's in there, and I'll tell you, if I forget to change the filter, and let's say it's been like a month or two and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to change the filter, and then I change it, it's amazing the water pressure that comes out, which means that it's absorbing so much gook and so much disgustingness. And remember, you're taking a hot shower, so when you're taking a hot shower, your pores are going to open. Hey Kelly! Your pores are going to open, your scalp is going to open, everything is going to be coming in there. So you're talking lead and chlorine and all the chemicals that are in the water. So the first thing you want to do is get a filter for your shower head, get a new shower head. At the end of this, I am going to put everything that I'm going to share with you, all the filters, all the stuff that I've got here, I'm going to share in links with you where you can get it, obviously mostly Amazon, and share with you exactly what I'm using and exactly about the filter. So just stay on for that, or come back later, or whatever you want to do. So that's the first thing, is you want to get a new shower head and a filter for your shower. Second thing, so what I've been doing, everyone knows about coconut oil. This is like the end-all be-all of everything. I use it on my face, on my hair. I use it to cook. I use it to clean Shui's teeth. It actually takes away her tartar. I haven't done it yet consistently, but oil pulling is great. You put it in your mouth and you swish it around for 15-20 minutes. It takes out all the toxins. When I was told that I had a cavity, I actually did it really consistently for, I think it was like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I was doing it every day, and I went back and the cavity was gone. So it will take all of those toxins out. It will take all of the metal and things from your mouth, from your fillings and stuff like that. But anyway, hair growth. So I tend to do that a lot. So this is really good for your hair. It obviously has a lot of vitamins and nutrients, so you can put it on your own, just kind of, I mean, that's why I'm a grease ball today, because I just have it on my ends. But for this concoction, I'm going to add a few more things. So you have your coconut oil. So I'm going to give you guys everything first, and then I'll show you the concoction, and then I'll tell you how many times and all that good stuff. So you have your coconut oil. So I really started doing research, and there's a lot of oils out there. There's your jojoba oil or something, or there's all these oils. But what I found, the most research about that had really great reviews was burdock root oil. And now don't laugh, but I ordered this off Amazon. It got really good reviews, and it's completely in Russian. So yeah. Usually that would scare me if I couldn't read something, but like I said, the reviews were really good. But also, I kind of now trust things from other countries more than I trust them from the US. That's also another video. But I got great reviews. So it's a burdock root oil, and this is great also for your skin, it cleans out your blood. It's a blood purifier. It had a lot of really good reviews just in general. For everything, just total overall digestive system and things like that. But it was one of the greatest things that in research that they found that was really helping with natural hair growth. So I got the oil, and again, I'll post all the links in the comments when I'm done. So I got the oil, and I bought the tablets because, you know, just to be safe, let's make sure we're covering all bases here. So I've got the oil, and I'm taking these. And again, I'll post it. These are 2-3 times a day, okay? So that's 6 pills. I think that is a little bit much for me to take. So I've been taking 3 a day. Dom's been taking 3 a day. I figure with the oil and also all the other nutrients I'm getting with everything else that I'll be all right. So I'm taking 3 of these a day, and this also got really, really great reviews on Amazon. So not only that, it's gonna, like I said, purify your blood and all that good stuff and regrow your hair. Check it out. So next I have some peppermint essential oils. So this essentially, I didn't mean to do that. This essentially is going to help to make the concoction nice, and just, it feels nice. It's a little bit of a tingle, but peppermint oil, they've done a lot of studies, and they found that this also increases your hair growth as well, and it's all natural, you guessed it. So I've decided to start putting this into the concoction as well. It does have a nice tingly feeling. It does sort of make it feel like it's doing something. It's going to open up the pores. It's going to get into the scalp, and it's going to sort of rejuvenate all of your roots and growth and things like that. So that's a really great thing to have. So men, you guys might want to not do this. I would hope not. But I've also started taking prenatal vitamins. Yes, I eventually do want to have a kid, and so I'm working on my body and myself and my health now, so that when I do, I'm at optimal health for myself and for my child, and to bounce back and to feel good and to have everything I need, and that's great and all. But prenatals are loaded like twice as much, 3 times as much sometimes, of your vitamins that you would get in your typical multivitamin that you would find in just GNC or your regular store. This is Garden of Life. I'm going to post this obviously in the comments. Like I said, this is all organic, non-GMO. You've got not only your regular vitamins that are in here, but you've also got all your fruits and your veggies, and they're all raw. Okay, they're in their raw form. What I also love about this is that usually with prenatals and folic acid, which helps prevent birth defects, it's sort of derived from folate. This is actually the folate. This is not derived from it. This is not the folic acid. This is the actual folate in there. So that is going to help with the birth defects and all of that. But because this has double of most of the things that you find in your regular vitamins, it's also going to help with your hair growth. It's also going to help with your skin. It's really, you know, pregnant women, their hair grows, their skin is beautiful. They're glowing, right? They've got that glow, and usually it's because they're doing this. So men, you might want to skip out on that. But for you ladies, it's something that you want to add into it, okay? So, and then obviously drinking a ton of water. So what I do and what I've been doing is I have my little concoction here. So I really don't have a measurement. I just kind of go into the coconut oil, maybe like 5 or 6 of these teaspoons here, and then I put the burdock root oil, 10 of those, well, this kind of pours out. I'm estimating it's 10. 4 or 5 of the peppermint oil, essential oils in there, and then I just mix it up, make it a nice gooey substance here. And so what's good about this is because of the coconut oil and its consistency is that it makes it sort of like a paste. So instead of just like globbing it on, like I said, if I use the coconut oil by itself, I'll just put a very tiny bit and go on the roots and stuff like that. But for this, I'm trying to get to my scalp. I'm trying to really get to where the root grows. And so what I'll do is I'll part my hair in places where I feel like I've lost a lot. For me, it tends to be like up here. I lost a little bit in the front here. And again, I'm wanting it to grow as much as it can grow. So I'm going to the roots, and obviously that's what you guys are going to want to do too. So really splitting it up in places where you feel like you've lost a lot of hair. And just literally just taking it on your finger and rubbing it in. If you can massage. Sorry, when I get a phone call, it kind of lags a little bit. So parting it and then putting the oil on there and then rubbing it in and really, really getting into your scalp and massaging it. Massaging it, if you can, I've even read some places like turning your head over. Shui! She's digging for China over here. Turning your head over and then massaging, bringing all the blood flow to the area. So you're getting your blood flow, you're getting all of this nice energy coming to your head, and then that's it. You leave it on there. The Thursday I did it, I left it for about 45 minutes, but this is all natural, like your hair is not going to fall out. You might want to try just like a small place just to make sure that you don't have an allergy to burdock root or you don't have an allergy to coconut oil and things like that, but the chances of that are highly unlikely. But still, you want to try it out. I didn't because I'm a rebel, So I put it, so you put it on your head, and then you can get a shower cap and just keep the heat in and put it like that. It's very sexy, turns the guys on when you've got the shower cap and this whole face mask, this whole hair mask going on. But it does its job. So you keep it on for that half an hour, that hour. You can keep it on longer if you want. I obviously wouldn't advise sleeping with it unless you want to wake up to a pillow full of oil everywhere, and then just shower and come out and just style as usual. Like I said, I will usually put a little bit of oil on my fingertips, very little, because or else it turns out like this. I've been in the house, so I really don't care what I look like. And so you put that on there. So and that's, like I said, trying to take out, for me, I know the flat iron was something that was killing my hair. It looked great, it looked shiny, it looked healthy, but at the end of the day, it was literally, as you can see, when there's smoke coming out of your flat iron, it's destroying your hair. If I do it straight, if I do it straight, what I'll do is I let it kind of air dry a little bit, and then I'll use the cool setting on the blow dryer, because there are some times I just don't want to do it curly. And just trying to keep myself and keep my hair and keep everything away from as many chemicals as possible to avoid this breakage and hopefully let my hair grow as much as possible. And that's really it. So I hope that this helps you, that you guys go out. Like I said, I'm going to list everything that I listed as to what I'm putting in the concoction. I'll put the prenatals in there for any of you ladies who are trying to make some babies soon. And that's it. So I'm going to try it out. I don't have anything to say like, oh, it's been working, because I've just started it. But I am going to have Dom take a picture and just kind of see how much it grows. I would say do this. Some of what I read was 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to shoot for 4 times a week and see what happens. But consistency, like anything, is key. So if you're going to do it here and there, just like anything, you're going to see here and there results. So I've really committed to really doing this and really seeing what happens in the next few months of doing this consistently and continuing with my eating well and my Shakeology and my pills and my supplements and concoctions and all that fun stuff. So, hey, honey, my Dominic is here. All right, so I'm going to go, and I hope that you guys try this out and let me know if you will. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.